Imagine you're traveling through deep space toward Jupiter. From a distance, it looks calm and beautiful, wrapped in colorful clouds, with the great red spot glowing against the darkness of space. It almost feels welcoming. But as your spacecraft gets closer, everything changes. Radiation alarms suddenly begin screaming, communication systems start failing, and your instruments slowly shut down. Long before you reach the clouds, Jupiter is already trying to destroy your spacecraft. In that moment, you realize you're not approaching an ordinary planet. You're approaching one of the most dangerous worlds in our solar system. With planet-sized storms, crushing gravity, deadly radiation, and unimaginable pressure, Jupiter is a true cosmic monster hiding behind a beautiful face. But why is this giant planet so terrifying? And why do scientists keep sending billion-dollar missions to explore it? To answer that, we first need to understand just how enormous Jupiter really is. More than 1,300 Earths could fit inside Jupiter, and its mass is greater than all the other planets in our solar system combined. Scientists often call it a failed star because it formed mostly from hydrogen and helium, just like the Sun. However, it never became massive enough to ignite nuclear fusion in its core. To become a true star, Jupiter would have needed about 80 times more mass. If that had happened, our solar system might have had 2 suns instead of 1. Instead, Jupiter became the largest planet in the solar system, a giant gas world with no solid surface and one of the most hostile environments ever discovered. And this is where the real nightmare begins. What you see on Jupiter isn't ordinary weather. It's chaos on an unimaginable scale. Those colorful bands are actually powerful jet streams racing around the planet at speeds of over 600 kilometers per hour. The most famous storm is the Great Red Spot, a gigantic hurricane that has been raging for at least 400 years. It's so enormous that Earth could fit inside it, while powerful winds constantly churn its clouds. But the deeper you descend into Jupiter's atmosphere, the more terrifying it becomes. Jupiter has no solid surface, so there's nowhere to land. Instead, the gas grows hotter, denser, and the pressure increases until hydrogen is compressed into liquid metallic hydrogen, an extraordinary form of matter found nowhere on Earth. Scientists believe this mysterious layer helps generate Jupiter's incredibly powerful magnetic field. And if you think the atmosphere is dangerous, what surrounds Jupiter is even deadlier. Jupiter's magnetic field is one of the most powerful in the solar system, about 20,000 times stronger than Earth's. But instead of protecting you, it creates one of the deadliest environments in space. It traps high-energy charged particles and accelerates them to incredible speeds, forming intense radiation belts around the planet. An unprotected human entering this region would receive a fatal dose of radiation within minutes. Even spacecraft struggle to survive here. When NASA's Juno spacecraft arrived at Jupiter, it carried a 200-kilogram titanium radiation vault to protect its sensitive electronics from being destroyed. Yet, despite all this protection, Juno still experiences the effects of Jupiter's extreme radiation every time it flies close to the planet. And as terrifying as this radiation is, Jupiter's gravity has had an even greater impact. Jupiter's enormous gravity has shaped the solar system since its earliest days. Scientists believe it scattered huge amounts of rocky material, preventing another planet from forming where the asteroid belt exists today. Even now, Jupiter acts like a giant gravitational shield, pulling in or deflecting many comets and asteroids that might otherwise travel toward the inner planets. One of the most dramatic examples happened in 1994, when comet Shoemaker-Levy 9 was torn into dozens of pieces by Jupiter's gravity before crashing into the planet at incredible speed. The impacts left dark scars larger than Earth and released an astonishing amount of energy, reminding us that Jupiter's gravity is powerful enough to shape the fate of entire worlds. But Jupiter's terrifying influence doesn't end there. Its own moons are among the most extreme places ever discovered. Even Jupiter's moons are trapped in one of the most extreme environments in the solar system. Io is constantly stretched by Jupiter's immense gravity, making it the most volcanically active world ever discovered, with hundreds of erupting volcanoes. Europa hides a vast ocean beneath its thick, icy surface, making it one of the most promising places to search for extraterrestrial life. But it also orbits through Jupiter's deadly radiation belts. Ganymede, the largest moon in the solar system, is even bigger than the planet Mercury and is the only known moon with its own magnetic field. Despite their incredible differences, all of these worlds remain under Jupiter's overwhelming gravitational and magnetic influence, making them as fascinating as they are dangerous.
Jupiter is a world of incredible beauty and unimaginable danger. From Earth, it appears as a bright point of light in the night sky, but up close, it is a planet of planet-sized storms, crushing pressure, deadly radiation, and immense gravity. Yet these same extreme conditions make Jupiter one of the most important laboratories for understanding how planets form, how magnetic fields work, and how our solar system evolved. Every mission we send there brings us one step closer to answering some of the biggest questions about the universe. Now, here's a question for you. If you had the chance to visit just one of Jupiter's moons, which would you choose? Io, Europa, or Ganymede? And why? Share your answer in the comments because I read every one of them. And if you enjoy realistic space documentaries and want to explore the biggest mysteries of the cosmos, don't forget to subscribe to Nexora Science. I'll see you in the next journey beyond the stars.